Just gonna show you guys real fast how I prepare my hair at night to blend it in with the Outre Bohemian Curl. A very, very simple procedure. I don't do too much. What I'm doing now is just bobby pinning that little piece out the way. And you can do these however big or small that you want to do it. I'm applying my white shea butter. The black stuff in here is my black soap. I only wash my hair with black soap now. Every now and then I may use something else, but black soap is my staple. So I'm applying some unrefined white shea butter. I've already kind of dampened the hair a little bit. And you can put more or less, just, you know, based on the feel of your hair. As you can see, it's starting to kind of wave up. These are my problem ends that don't curl up as much as I would like them to. But I can work with it. I just put rollers on it to help it blend better. And what I'm doing now is just 2-strand twisting. And I'm not going to talk too much because this is kind of self-explanatory. As you can see, I don't use a comb or anything to part at all. You can if you need to, but I just kind of grab here and go. What I'm doing now is separating it into 3 pieces. I don't always do this, but every now and then I'll braid the ends instead of twisting it. So I just go ahead and braid it. It gives it a little bit of a messy look because you have the twist up front and the braid at the bottom. So when you take it out, it gives it a really, really nice curl pattern. And I like it. So I do that every now and then. And I braid almost all the way down and then I just stop. So there is one. The one I just pinned back, I'm about to do that one. Kind of do the same thing. I just dampen a little bit. This is just a little bit of water and it has a little of my conditioner residue in it. But most of the time, I'm just applying pure water out my faucet. Some people have filtered water for their hair and I don't do that. I just remove any type of shed hair and I detangle with my fingers. And that's it. And then I repeat the step. Just twist. You can do it as tight or as loose as you're comfortable with. I really don't do it tight, but I do it tight enough where when I take it out in the morning, it will be defined. And I just go all the way down. If you're not good at flat twisting, you can cornroll. I have done braids all the way down, and that blends in just as well. It is a different curl pattern, but it blends. So you could do, you could definitely do braids if you are not comfortable with doing twist. So you could braid it instead. And if you can't flat twist or cornroll to your scalp, you can just do individual twists and not do them to the scalp. And then to help the ends blend better, if your ends are kind of straight like mine, you can roll them on the hair rollers. This side is pretty damp. I put a lot of water over here already. I'm going to do 2 on this side. Sometimes I don't do 4. Sometimes I only do 3. It really just depends. There's really no method or strategy to this. Kind of just do what you feel like at the time. That's what I do. And to be honest, I could do this in the bed. I'm so used to it now that I don't even have to be in a mirror or anything. I kind of just feel and go. But what you should do, what does matter is if you have a preference on how you want to wear it, you should probably twist it in that direction. So if you know you want more hair falling on this side, you will want to twist more on one side than the other. That way when you take it out, it naturally falls in the place that you want it to be in. braid. There you go. And this is the last one. I probably did not need to do all 4 for you, but since it's pretty quick, I'll go ahead and finish this one. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all the way done. And I'll show you what I applied to my ends, because I do apply something more than just the shea butter to my ends. And that's once again a preference of mine. You know, the ends of your hair tend to be a lot more fragile than the rest, and I am into retaining length. So that is one of the things I do to make sure I am retaining length, is I pay special attention to my ends and keep them well moisturized. Now, I do this every night. I say I do it every night. I try to do it every night. Sometimes I do skip a night. And my curl definition typically will last the next day. Alright guys, I had to go get my oil. This is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil. This is like one of my favorite oils. I'm like, the bottle is almost down, like it's down here. I probably have maybe 1/3 of the bottle left, but this is some good stuff. I just apply it straight out the bottle. I do put it in mixtures. I put it on my scalp too occasionally, and I love it. Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I haven't tried regular castor oil, but I've heard good things about that as well. But I put that on my ends because it keeps it well moisturized. Just very, very moisturized. And then I just rub any excess that I have on my hair. So this is what it comes out looking like. They're not neat. They are just twists. You see, they're not too tight. You don't want to make anything too tight and pull your edges. Twist it, then braid it the rest of the way down. Twist it, then braid it. And last but not least, I put 2-on-1 roller. Here's the roller. You don't have to do this part either, but this is what I was referring to in a different video, talking about helping the end of it blend better, and to give you the same type of curl on the end as this hair. So you can go all the way up, or you can stop halfway through. I just do like this, and sometimes I make it a little bit tighter than others. I do put end papers on my hair rollers, and because I do this almost every night, I just put the paper on the roller instead of putting it on my hair every night. Take these two, put it on the same roller as well. Start at the very bottom and just go up, clip it, and I'm done. These are very comfortable to sleep in. They don't bother me. I put the hair back in a ponytail. Hope you guys can see. I just put it back in a ponytail at night. It doesn't really tangle. And last but not least, I will tie it up in this silk scarf. So that's all I do. Very quick and easy routine. If you have this hair or hair that's similar and you want to share how you make yours blend, let me know. In the morning when I get up, I'll show you guys the takedown process and how I go about blending in. But once I do this, I can take it out in the car, do like this to kind of mess up the parts a little bit, and I'm good to go. Very, very simple. I use white shea butter, unrefined, and castor oil. You can use any oil you want, any moisturizer you want, and I use my spray bottle with just regular water. I do recommend moisturizing your hair every night, every day if possible. It depends on your hair, but I know that most naturals need moisture every day, even if it's just a little bit. So I hope you liked it. It was very quick. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace and love. Good night.